Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing another plan with me for y'all. This is going to be my first Christmas themed plan with me of the year. I am very excited. I love Christmas, and for this week, I have chosen to use the elf themed kit from my shop. I did hand draw this myself, and that's how the second page looks. I have a very specific reason for using this kit this week, which I will talk about later. But to go along with the kit, I pulled out several washi tapes because I have a pretty extensive Christmas washi tape collection, and I feel like all these could possibly match, depending. We shall see. For my pens this week, I'm using my TWSBI Eco Fine Nib on the planner paper, and then on sticker paper, I'm going to use my Uniball Signo 207, sorry. And as usual, I will link this planner, the pens I use, the ink I use in my fountain pen, my shop, any other sticker shops I mention, all that good stuff down in the description bar below the video. I think that is it for the intro, so let's go ahead and get into laying out the base of the spread. I'm going to start by putting down a full box over here. And I think I want to use the Mr. Narwhal full box because that's like the earliest scene in the movie, right as Buddy is getting ready to leave the North Pole. Yeah, as I said, Elf is one of my favorite Christmas movies. I really like it. It's just so cute and fun. And Ashley, my sister, actually reminds me so much of Buddy the Elf. Some of y'all who are watching this have met us and met Ashley in real life. And you can probably attest to the fact that Ashley has like that very bright and bubbly personality. And she really loves Christmas, so it's a pretty perfect match. I don't think Elf is my all-time favorite Christmas movie, though. I really like It's a Wonderful Life. I also like the original Grinch, the cartoon version. And then probably my favorite is White Christmas. I really like that movie. It's so sweet. But there's so many good ones out there. So right now, I'm just getting the date covers put down. And after that, I will put down my washi strips. And for the washi for this kit, for the larger strips, you can see I did that red and kind of light tan stripe pattern. And that was because I wanted it to look like the old-fashioned craft wrapping paper. I really like that look. And ironically, we got some of that this year to wrap gifts in. So that worked out nicely. I didn't plan that though. I just happened to see it at the store and thought it would be really cute. Alright, so let's get this down. Yeah, I'm so happy with how this kit turned out overall, even though I did have to rework it a couple times. But that's okay, because the ending result was worth it. I've been behind on Plan With Me's, as I mentioned in recent videos, but I really wanted to catch up, so I skipped a couple weeks. And that was just because I wanted to get the Christmas videos up during the Christmas season to give some extra Christmas vibes. All right, I'm going to put down this last strip of washi right here. And then we'll do the weekend banner. Just like that. And as for full boxes, honestly, this week was crazy busy. And the only days that weren't totally busy were the weekend. So I might just... Okay, well, I know I want to put this box on Saturday, but I'm going to wait and do that. You know what? I'm going to wait and put down all the full boxes during the actual spread. Because I am going to plan this a bit differently than I normally would. But for now, I'm going to finish up my sidebar, and the first thing I'm going to do is write down my Bible verse for the week. This week it was John chapter 9, verse 39. Alright, and below that, I'm going to put down my happy memory. Winston from the kit, and at the end of the week I will go back and put down some happy memories. Alright, that is it for the intro. I'm going to zoom you in and we'll start memory planning the week. Okay, as I mentioned, I'm going to be planning this week a little bit differently than usual because this was a super busy week and the last 2 or 3 weeks of my life, as of the time I'm filming this, have been really busy. And I just don't want a really full and busy spread like I've been doing. I want something a little bit lighter and cleaner and just less chaotic, just, you know, to reflect me trying to get rid of the chaos in my life. So we're going to go with that. I haven't planned a spread like that in a long time, so we will see how it ends up looking. I'm really going to try and plan things that I wouldn't normally plan and kind of leave out the things that I plan all the time, like work and stuff. So on Monday, the first thing I want to mark is that I did not sleep well, which is not really like a fun thing, but you know, it's something a little different. And I want to use one of these are called Monday Winstons in the shop. And I think they just perfectly encapsulate that feeling when you wake up and you don't feel refreshed, unfortunately. Okay, so that is marked. After that, I'm going to mark that I changed my contacts. I don't normally mark that in this planner, but I got these really cute new stickers from Hubman and Chubgirl. So I'm going to use one of those to mark this, if I can find one. And speaking of Hubman and Chubgirl, I do have a discount code for their shop down below if you want to check it out. All right, so there's that sticker. And I'm going to check off the little box right there. I also packed Ashley's lunch this day and went to the gym, but I don't want to mark that because I mark that all the time. But I need to put something in the middle because I have to fill up the whole day. So I think I'm going to put a working sticker down and just not put a lot of emphasis on it. So for that, I'm going to use this greenish colored laptop Winston from my shop and just write work beside it. Okay, the next thing I want to mark is that I got an order or a delivery from Jet Pens, and for that I'm going to use a mailman Winston. I did already haul my Jet Pens order and I will link that video up in the cards if you want to see what I got. Alright, and then I want to mark that I ordered Ashley a planner this day. She finally let me convince her to buy a plum paper planner, which I was super excited about because I've mentioned before that Ashley does not, she wants to be able to see and touch the planner before she purchases it, which I totally understand, but there are so many awesome planner companies that are not available either in store at all or they're not available in store where I live or where Ashley and I live. And I've told her that many times, and she would not listen to me about ordering a planner offline, but I finally talked her into getting a plum paper planner, and I think she's really going to like it. They are really customizable. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with that brand, but Plum Paper was actually the first planner that I ever ordered, like fancy type planner. So I ordered her one of those, and when it comes in, I'm planning to film a video with Ashley about that planner so she can talk about it and how she wants to use it. But I'm just so thrilled that she finally let me get her one of those because she has never found the perfect planner for her, and I think this will be it. So we shall see. I'm marking this with a Winston emoji head from my shop. I'm noticing that this pen is skipping for some reason. It doesn't usually do that. Maybe it's almost out of ink. But I hope not, because I don't think I have a spare of that one with me. Anyway, order Ashley's planner, and the last thing I have to mark is that I finished the book I was reading this night, which was a continuation of the Sugar Creek Amish mystery series that I think I've talked about on this channel before. Yeah, I finished that this night. Unfortunately, this was my least favorite in the series so far. There's like I think there's 5 or 6 books in this series, and this was the 4th one. I'm still going to continue the series, though. I just thought this one was not as good as the rest. And also in this series, there's this couple that I really want to get together, but their relationship is like so slow moving. I mean, we're 4 books in, and I don't even think they've really expressed to each other that they're obviously perfect and meant to be together, even though everyone around them knows it. So I'm gonna have to wait and see how that works out. All right, that is going to be it for Monday. This definitely looks really empty compared to my normal spreads, but I'm okay with it. I may go back and fill in some gaps later if I think that's necessary. So moving on to Tuesday. Okay, this morning we woke up to snow, which was totally crazy, very unexpected. Our weatherman did not predict snow. It was a shock to everyone, but a very exciting shock because I get to use my snow shoveling Winston. Well, I don't have to use that, but I really want to use it because it's such a cute sticker, and we get snow very rarely where I live, so if I don't use it now, I will probably never get to use it. So here is my snow shovel Winston. I did not actually have to shovel snow, thankfully, because it was like a 1/2 inch of snow, maybe. But it was just so crazy. I did not expect to see snow when I went outside that morning. This pen seems to be doing better. Maybe it was just a little bit dried out or something. All right, so it snowed on this day, and then I wanted to remember to post a thank you post on Instagram for all the support on Black Friday. So thank you very much if you order from me on Black Friday or shared about my shop or anything like that. I really appreciate it. All right, then it was pretty much the same as the day before. I worked most of the day. So I think I might do what I was doing last week and use like a Winston emoji to mark working, just because it's fun and I can use like so many different ones to mark work. For this day, I think I'm going to use this one with the glasses because he's so cute. All right, and while I was working, I started reading this book called Apple Cider Slaying, which is supposed to be, or was supposed to be, a Christmas-themed cozy mystery, but it didn't have a lot of Christmas vibes in it. Honestly, I was disappointed. I'm going to mark it with this red book sticker from the Prairie Planner. It was one of those books where it starts like on Black Friday and goes into the Christmas season, but the Christmas vibes were not there. Okay, that is marked. Next, I want to mark that I got another package. This one was actually a bookshelf that I ordered because on Black Friday I ordered a new bookshelf for my room because my other one is pretty much full. And also I'm like heavily considering starting a booktube channel, and I want to use this new bookshelf as the background for most of my videos on that channel if it comes to fruition, which I'm like 99.993% sure that I'm gonna do it. In fact, by the time this video goes live, I might already have it done. We'll just have to see. I've been toying with the idea for a long, long time. All right, bookshelf delivered. And then I think I'm gonna mark that it was just such a cold day. I don't know the actual temperature, but it was freezing, like literally the temperature was freezing, so. And I don't have that many cold weather stickers because it doesn't really get that cold where I live, but we'll have to see what I can find. I think I'm going to use this vintage Winston from my shop. I don't think I even sell these anymore, but he perfectly embodies how I felt this day. Okay, and just before I forget to put down the full boxes, I am going to stick one on Wednesday evening. I'm going to use the infamous sweet pasta that Buddy creates. Put that right there. So going up to Wednesday, it was super cold again on this day. And I think I'm going to mark that with this little guinea pig sticker, which is from Little Love Plans. So I'm not going to mark work on this day. I'm just going to mark the fact that my printer stopped working and I had to order a part for it, which really threw a wrench in my Black Friday order filling. But thankfully, I'm done with Black Friday orders now as I film, so that's nice. But if your order was delayed, I really apologize. None of them were officially late, which was nice. But yeah, I just don't like taking more than a couple days to get orders out. That's just my personal preference. I'm gonna use this kind of like beat up Winston head to mark that my printer stopped working, because that's how I felt. It was just such a tough situation. I was already really stressed, but thankfully it's over now. So I had to order a part for that. And then since I couldn't really work anymore with my printer being broken, I used the afternoon to write a letter to my pen pal, which is really nice because I had a letter from her from October, I want to say, that I hadn't replied to, and I finally had time, so that was nice. And I'm going to put writing on my pen pal on a label. I think I'm going to use a light, no, I want to use red, I think. And this pen pal little doodle sticker is from my shop. Okay, and then in the evening, or not evening, in the afternoon, I had a dentist appointment. So let me grab a clock sticker for that. Going to use this darker blue one from my shop. Okay, when I got home, I definitely took it easy for the rest of the night because I was just a little bit frazzled from everything. So I had a cup of hot tea and just relaxed. For the hot tea, I have a lot of different like wintry drink sheets. And I don't know which one I want to use, honestly, because they're so cute. Some of them are obviously not tea, like they're obviously cocoa, but I don't really care, honestly. I just want to use cute stickers. I think I'm going to use this one from Paper and Milk because it's just like really speaking to me. That is one good thing about it being colder, is that I can drink hot drinks, because normally I don't drink them because it's really warm here. All right, hot tea and relax. That is Wednesday. I really like the way this is looking. It's so different from what I've planned pretty much all year, so that's fun. So on Thursday, I was still waiting for that part for my printer to come in, and I did basically no sticker cutting this day. I had a lot of free time, which was kind of nice to have a day off in the middle of the week, especially such a busy week, but I also felt bad because the orders were delayed, so. In the morning, I organized my stickers, which was fun. And I'm going to mark that with an organized stickers Winston from my shop, which actually, I think I'm going to put yes, I'm going to put a full box down first, I decided. I'm going to use the VCR full of cookies. Also about this organized stickers sticker, I do still have this in my shop just without the text, in case you want to go look for it. Okay, organized stickers. I also wanted to do some planning for an upcoming trip that my family and I are going on. And I'm going to use this little asterisk sticker to mark that. And I also did some YouTube scheduling just to kind of get a grasp on all the videos I want to film for the rest of the year. All right, YouTube scheduling. I got some more Happy Mail this day. So part of it was stickers. I ordered some stickers on Black Friday, and I do plan to haul those once I get them, or most of them in. I don't think I can wait until all of them come in, but once I have a few different shops, I will film a video. And I also got a book this day. And the last thing I'm going to mark is that we had steak for dinner. And for that, I'm going to use this really cute kind of scene style sticker from Happy Daya. And just write steak night underneath it. Okay, and now we can go to Friday. So normally I would put down I made it to Friday Winston, but I do want to do things differently this week, so I'm not going to put that down. I did do some extra cleaning because I still wasn't working at full capacity this day, so I had a lot of extra time. So I'm going to take this Winston with his cleaning bucket and use that to mark my cleaning. Okay, then I did some more vacation planning. So I'm going to put down another little dot from the kit. It was so weird to have days off in the middle of the week. I don't remember the last time I took a day off and didn't do it for a reason, like I wasn't specifically going somewhere or something. So it was kind of interesting. So cleaning, vacation planning, I had some hot cocoa because the cold snap was still hanging around. So since we have an abundance of hot cocoa stickers, we will use a different one for this day. I think I'm going to use this one from Happy Daya. So cute. I love her stickers. Spoiler alert, she's one of the shops I ordered from on Black Friday. So I will definitely show y'all that order once it comes in. Okay, I also made some chocolate protein pudding on this day because I think I mentioned this in my videos. I've been trying to work out more and build more muscle, and so I've been eating more protein, or actually collagen peptides. And I've been trying to incorporate them into pretty much anything that they will incorporate into. And I thought that the chocolate protein pudding might be a fun little treat. I'm not sure how to mark that though, because it's not really cooking, but it's not really baking. And I'm not sure if I have any chocolate Winstons printed and cut for myself. Because we do have chocolate Winstons in the shop. Okay, yeah, I don't seem to have any chocolate Winstons, but I think I'm going to use instead this food Winston with the fork. Just because, I mean, it's a pretty good representation of how I look when there's food around that I like. Okay, and then finally on this day, at around 4 p.m., my printer part that I needed was delivered. So I slapped it in the printer and I got straight to work, and I worked pretty much all night to try and catch up with orders. So I definitely have to mark that. Let's use the stripey box, I think, to mark this exceptionally important event. And I'm also going to put down this flag from the kit. And let's grab an extremely happy sticker because that's how I felt. I think I'm going to use this one from Happy Day. Okay, and at the very end of the day, the last thing I want to mark is that Ashley and I tried this sticky fudge pudding that we bought at a specialty food market near where we live, and we both just thought it sounded like really interesting and fun, so we picked one up to try. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it was an interesting experience. And to mark that, again, I don't think I have any chocolate Winstons. I have Oreo Winstons, but that's not really what we're going for here. I think I might use a truffle sticker off of the candy sampler from my shop, or you know what? Even better than that, the candy sampler has a chocolate bar on it, which makes a little bit more sense, I think. And I'm also going to put this on a label. I'll use, I think, the darker blue. All right, and then we can head to the weekend. So I slept in both days, but I'm gonna skip marking that, at least for Saturday. And the first thing I'm gonna mark on Saturday is that I baked pumpkin muffins for breakfast. I mentioned before that I love pumpkin, and I eat it pretty much from about September through January, even though that's not traditional pumpkin season, so to speak, but yeah, I just think it's so tasty. And to mark making those, I'm going to use this baking sticker from Carly Plans. Okay, and then I needed to pack up my friend's Christmas gift. think I'll use a Christmas sticker for that. Yeah, I'm gonna use a little package Winston, or present Winston, from the Christmas Winston sampler. Okay, and then the next thing I want to mark is that my sister and I went to see Elf in the theaters. My local theater is doing this thing this year where they're putting a bunch of old Christmas movies back in the theater, and the shows are like $5 a piece. So we went to see Elf, which was super exciting. I was too young to see it in theaters when it originally came out, but I got to see it in theaters this time, and it was awesome. Really fun. I'm really glad we got to go to that. And I think we'll be seeing some other classic movies. I know they're putting on White Christmas. I think they're putting on A Christmas Story as well. So yeah, we'll probably go see a couple more if we can. And that, of course, is why I had to use this kit this week. And I'm going to put this last full box right underneath the Elf, or the box where I'm going to write "We Saw Elf." On top of that box, I'm going to put a little popcorn Winston, just like that. All right, there's Elf marked. After the movie, we went to do some shopping at Hobby Lobby just to pick up a couple last minute Christmas decor things. So I'm going to use a shopping Winston to mark that. And at the end of the night, we went to look at some Christmas lights, which I love doing. So I don't know if it's just like the area I live or what, but there's this new trend in Christmas decorations where you put a big bow over the front door of your house so it makes your whole house look like a present. Is that happening in anyone else's locations, or is it just like a North Carolina thing? I don't know, but I think it's really fun. Now for marking going to see Christmas lights, I think I'm going to use this sticker from Sweet Avis Paper. And that is going to take care of Saturday. Let's go up to Sunday. So I am going to mark sleeping in on this day because I have very little to mark this day and I don't want the whole day to be totally empty. So for sleeping in, I think I'm going to go with this red Sleep In Winston from my shop. Put him right there. And then I did some journaling. And to mark that, I think I'm going to use this little like super happy / lovey sticker from Once More with Love. Okay, and below that, I'm going to mark that we had burgers for lunch. Going to use this little burger doodle from my shop. Oh, and I do have a coupon code from my shop in the description bar in case you want to use it. Do y'all hear those geese going overhead? Yep, big flock of them. In the afternoon, Ashley asked me to help her film a video for her YouTube channel. We baked some Christmas shortbread cookies. So I will put a link to that video up in the cards in case you want to check it out. It turned out to be pretty fun. I honestly had my reservations about the recipe. She got the recipe from her friend. And I've never made shortbread before, but the recipe just seemed a little bit odd to me. But it turned out great. They were really tasty. So to mark filming with Ashley, I'm going to use this little panda sticker from Happy Daya. Or I think I'm going to write baking, or bake shortbread, I think. And then after that, I needed to wash my hair, so I'm going to mark that. Just with our old favorite Shower Winston. And then I really have nothing else to mark, so it might be time to pull in those washies. I really don't know which ones I want to use the most. I like them all, but I think this combination is really cute, so let's put that down first, and then if we have extra space, I mean, we have plenty of space in this spread. I might put some other washies here and there. So this one's from Scotch. I've had this one for a really long time. So I'm just going to kind of layer this in like a stagger. And put this on top. This must have come in a set of some sort because it's not the type of washi I would buy on its own. All right, so there's that little washi patch. I think I'm going to move the top one over just slightly though. Yeah, more like that. Okay, and then I kind of want to put a washi strip down here just because I have so many, and I really like this one with the trees on it. I feel like it really fits the hand-drawn theme this week, so let's get a little strip of this. Okay, put that right there. And would it be weird if I layered the candy cane stripe on top of that? Let's find out. I mean, I like it, so yeah, and I have a couple that I didn't use. This one I'm going to skip because it's like a really long picture of Santa and the reindeer, and I don't want to cut that off at all. But this one is just a basic pattern, so I kind of want to see if I can throw this one in somewhere. And it's so cute. It's got like little gingerbread men on it. This one is also from Scotch. It's a little bit darker than the rest of the stickers in the spread, but I think I can make it work. Oh, you couldn't even see that. Okay, well now it's time for me to zoom you out. All right, my friends, there is my elf themed week. I'm so glad I got to use this kit this week specifically, and I think it turned out really fun. It's definitely different. I don't know if I'll keep up this more minimal planning style in the future, but I'm glad I tried something different since it was a different week for me, and I like to convey that feeling via my stickers. So yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye!